Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Content. Big boss, K-Po, talk boxing, fucking my soliloquy. No toe touch, don't lie. This is the last video. I'm going to gym. Two people do it in an episode. Carbon call out maybe later. Peak game. 84's on one swing. All right. Frank Martin says that Vergil Ortiz power will be a problem for Jaron Boots Ennis. He believes that Vergil Ortiz can possibly beat Jaron Boots Ennis. He said Jaron Boots Ennis can fight, but he believes that power is going to be a problem. For the first time, I'm going to disagree with Frank Martin on this one. I think Jaron Boots Ennis, you know, if that fight happens, Vergil Ortiz, Jaron Boots Ennis, if that fight is to happen, I think Jaron Boots Ennis will box circles around Vergil Ortiz. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Boots is a masterclass boxer. I think Boots can fight many different ways. I think he can be whatever he want to be on said night, and I think he can play keep away from Vergil Ortiz and just use his jab and outbox him and, you know, set off in the sunset with his hand raised. That's just what I believe. I think that Jaron Boots Ennis is leaps and bounds better than Vergil Ortiz. I do see ways Vergil Ortiz can win that fight. You know, because Jaron Boots Ennis does get hit flush from time to time. But like I said, I don't think Jaron gonna let Vergil Ortiz hit him flush. That's just my perspective. That's my opinion. That's what I believe. I'm not saying I'm right, but that's just what I see. I think Jaron Boots Ennis is going to come in there defensively responsible. I think he's going to understand the assignment. He's going to understand what he needs to do. I think what he's going to do is utilize that jab, and if he get forced to fight, he's going to get skinny with Vergil Ortiz, and he's going to get up under Vergil Ortiz's paws, and he's going to invest to the body, and he's going to look to try to turn Vergil Ortiz. Now, if he get too hot, he's going to wrap him up and turn him. You know what I mean? And what the referee gonna do? Separate. Now, Jaron Boots Ennis get back on the jab and work from the outside. So, you know what I mean? I just think Jaron Boots Ennis got too much in his bag. He got too much in his arsenal. It's gonna get bad. I think it's gonna be a competitive fight if the fight happens, because I don't think the fight gonna happen. I think it's gonna be a competitive fight, but I think Jaron Boots Ennis, as the fight goes on, he just gonna get in his bag and he just gonna start dominating and let it happen for the fight. But like I said, I just don't see that fight happening. You know what I mean? I don't see it happening no time soon. I think that Vergil Ortiz, I believe he wants to fight, but I don't think his people want to fight. And I think it's gonna take Vergil Ortiz either demanding for his people, kind of like Ryan Garcia did with the Tank fight. He's going to demand for them to make the fight happen, or Turkey gonna have to get involved, or he gonna have to leave Golden Boy and go do his own thing and get that fight. That's what he gonna have to do. You know what I mean? Other than that, I don't see this fight getting made. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you. I think that there's too many obstacles, right? And I think Jaron Boots Ennis called that bluff when he showed up to that fight, right? I think if Jaron Boots Ennis stayed away, which I would have been cool with him staying away. I mean, me personally, I'm keeping 1,000 with you. I don't see the point, and look at the situation we're in now. We don't know if we still gonna get the fight, right? You showing up, getting in their face, y'all talking, this, that, and the third, and after the fight, the man say, I want to fight Errol Spence, a fighter that been off for 3 years, and I want to fight Terrence Crawford, a fighter that's at 168 and has 1 foot out the door. You know what I mean? Like, it's situations like these that I'm like, bro, you got a young, hungry, undefeated black fighter in front of you who has a lot of skill, a lot of talent, and you could really build your name off of him if you go fight him and you beat him and you knock him off. You see what I'm saying? So that's the problem that I have with the Vergil Ortiz situation. But like I said before, the fight, I don't think it's gonna happen. But I don't think Vergil Ortiz is gonna be able to just land flush shots on Jaron Boots Ennis. I think that it's a fight that, if it does get made, you know, miraculously, because, you know, it's 2025, a lot of crazy stuff happening. stuff that I never thought would happen is happening, right? Or is being brought to the forefront. I think that if the fight does happen, I think Boots gonna dominate it, Vergil Ortiz. That's what I believe. You know, get mad at your mama, not me. I think it's gonna be a domination. I think Boots gonna outbox him, outclass him, out everything. That's just what I see. So, y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all agree with Frank Martin? And Jay Will, man. You know, I bring up Jay Will a lot, man. You know, Jay Will is, a lot of time, if it ain't P. Hester, shout out to P. Hester, man. Jay Will comments first. And Jay Will trying to, you know, he trying to be messy, trying to start some stuff. Oh, go tell your partner 2 cents, man. You know, she taking up for Vergil Ortiz. 2 Cents Boxing is a woman that stand on her 10, got a great boxing channel, great boxing mind, and she could talk that boxing talk. She could stand on her own. You know what I'm saying? That's her opinion. I'm not gonna go against her opinion, you know what I'm saying? And she don't know what she talking about. Like, if that's what she think, that's what she think. We are entitled to our own viewpoints, right? That's why her channel's called 2 Cents Boxing, because you give your own 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't finna do no messy stuff where you like, hey, go tell her, you know, go tell her. Like, nah, man, we don't operate like that over here. We solid. They're just like, man, if anybody come tell me something about Jay Will, I'm like, nah, yeah, we debate in the comment section, but I'm never gonna go tell this brother, hey, you need to do that. Nah, bro. You know what I mean? Like, if me and you debating Jay Will, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna have somebody come tell me to tell you. Nah, that's messy. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that stuff, Jay Will. 2 Cents my partner, bro. Like, I mean, like, are we partners now? But, like, there's a respect there. I respect her channel, and I think she respect my channel. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not, you know, and she from H-Town, you know what I'm saying? You know? So I'm always going to support anybody from the city. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You from Houston, I rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Off the muscle, off the cuff. You from Texas, I rock with you off the cuff. But I'm going to keep it 1,000. Vergil Ortiz is from Texas, right? But he don't have what it takes to be the Jaron Boots Ennis, right? That's just what it is. Just had to throw that in there, man. Like, 2 Cents Boxing, man, I'm telling y'all, her channel gonna probably be bigger than mine. Her channel is gonna be bigger than mine because she does way more lives than I do. She do a lot more things to her channel than I do. Her channel will be bigger than mine. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I just stick to the general stuff. I'm cool with being a small channel, right? I'm just keeping it 1,000. I got a small channel, and I'm cool with my small channel, right? I'm from old school Houston. I'm from back in the day Houston. I'm from come down and come through Houston. That's the Houston I'm from. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from this new Houston where boys wear skinny jeans and twiglets and they want attention. I'm not from this new YouTube where boys want to cap and, you know, dry snitch and, you know, do all that. I'm not from that Houston. I'm not from this YouTube. I'm from the old YouTube, right? I'm all about speaking the truth in boxing, staying authentically me, and never switching up. That's what it is. I'm myself, right? And I'm always going to respect all the people who on this YouTube channel. On this YouTube, it's not easy. So, shout out to 2 Cents Boxing. I'm always going to shout out 2 Cents Boxing. She ain't got to shout out my channel. I'm always going to shout out 2 Cents Boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. I'm always going to shout her channel out, bro. Nocturnal Boxing Thoughts. Always going to shout his channel out. That man advertised my channel, bro, when he was like recording every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't had to do that. He could have been like, man, F this nigga. You know what I'm saying? But the dude, solid. The dude came on there, advertised my channel, bro, promoted it, and, you know, kind of put me on pause. You know, and I just kept going from there. You know what I'm saying? D-Town Boxing. You know what I'm saying? His channel. Manager Marty. You know what I mean? Old school Spiel coming down, working with real. You know what I'm saying? Them channels are the channels that, like, I came in the game with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got the bigger channels that I grew up watching. You feel me? You you know what I'm saying, the boxing egos and, you know, the champ size and all that, man, like, you know, those are the bigger channels that, you know, I don't want to get to that level. I'm cool with my level. You know, them are the bigger channels that hold this boxing community. You know, they the foundation. You know what I'm saying? They the solid ground when it comes to this boxing talk on YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? My channel, man, I'm cool with just being a little, you know, a little vine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping, right? But one thing we not gonna do on here, bro, is try to like, hey, go tell her. Like, we not doing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Buddy doing. This nigga going around looking in people's cars. As long as he don't come over here, we good. But all I'm saying at the end of the day, to keep it 1,000 is he is coming over here. Okay, well, he come over here. To keep it chill, coming down working with Will is, you know, we gonna continue to respect the sport of boxing, bro. You know what I mean? We're gonna continue to respect the sport of boxing. We're gonna continue to respect other YouTube channels, and that's what it is, G. Much respect to everybody on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You from the city, H-Time is going down. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't from the city, you know you from Texas, shout out to you. If you ain't from Texas, shout out to you. Ain't no plex, ain't no animosity, ain't no hate in my body. I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But Jay Will, I had to kind of like, you know, come at you like that, brother, because, you know, you tripping. You trying to like, oh, man, you need to go. He tried to do that when we did the live like last month. Like, hey, man, so you need to talk to her. Talk to her about what? That's her opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, she formulate her own opinion. She stand on her 10, just like you formulate your own opinion when you start talking about Terrence Crawford, right? Once Terrence Crawford name get brought up, you, Dark Kent, y'all start tripping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all start, you know, Dark Kent, I see why you tripping, because you from Atlanta. Hey, man, Dark Kent, you should have told me you from Atlanta, man. I'm telling you, bro. You should have told me you from Atlanta. I'm going to bring that up every time, bro. Every time I bring that up. Hey, man, you from Atlanta, man. That's why you tripping. That's why you get mad about Terrence Crawford, because you from Atlanta, man. I get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, my mama best friend from Atlanta, man, and even my mama told me, man, it's wild over there. She like, man. But man, I'll tell you this stuff. My mama said she went to Atlanta, bro. This man had a fresh taper. You know what I'm saying? She said he had a fresh taper, gold top and bottom. Beard, makeup. I said, mama said this was back in the day. Bro, like 2007, 2008. I said, they was doing that back then? I thought this was new, because I was talking to my mama the other day. She was like, nah, boy, that been going on. Like, them boys over there, you know, it's just, you know, more eyes on it now because, you know, we got social media. She said, they been doing that down there. I said, oh. Never going. I'm telling you, Dark Kid, no offense. I'm never going to Atlanta, bro. Never. Right? I'm telling you, I'm 2 cents. Shout out 2 cents. From never going back to Houston again. I live in the suburbs in the country away from Houston. I only go to Houston to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, you know, because Houston, you know, you walk downtown, I'm downtown, I'm working in my office space. You look out the window, you see 2 dudes walking holding hands. I said, what the fuck? God forgive me. I cussed. I ain't gonna lie. You know, you're on the computer. You know, you like, man, I'm working too hard. Let me look out the window, man. See, you know, the sun, see the birds. You look, 2 dudes walking, holding hands, smiling. I said, what the fuck? That messed my whole day up, bro. I went home and told my wife laughing. She, man, that's the city for you. In the country where I live at, you can't be walking around like that. Nah, that's one of them boys gonna say something to you. They're gonna be like, what the God? You know, everybody I live at talk country. They be like, what in the God? What are you doing? What the hell is that right there? Like you look at that bush right there. You see that son of a gun right there? You see that boy right? I'm telling you, wow, boy. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I live in the country, man. I can't, you know. You be seeing it, and you be like, You know? But it's so normal, like in Houston, in the city, it's like people, you know, where I live in the country, man, I'm telling you, the boy, you walk around like that, they own you. What you doing, boy? You don't get your God. I'm telling you. They're gonna be like, you don't get your God. And this is the thing. It ain't, these are black people talking like this. Like where I live at, let me give y'all a little history. Where I live at is one of the places where they freed the slaves, right? There's still a preserved slave plantation where I live at currently. Not gonna tell you where I live at, but there's a still preserved slave plantation where I currently live, where you could go onto the slave plantation and kind of look at, you know, how everything was. I'm telling you, bro, it's wild. And then, like, I stay very close to a sundown town, or it was considered a sundown town back in the day, right? So, all I'm saying, bro, at the end of the day, man, y'all boys need to stop acting like them boys in Atlanta, man. You know what I'm saying? Get your mind right. You know what I'm talking about? It's too many beautiful women out here, bro. I'm glad I got my beautiful woman. I've been married to her for, we finna push 20 years. You know what I'm saying? You know, we at 15 right now. But all I'm saying at the end of the day, bro, is get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I don't agree with Frank Martin. You know what I mean? I think that, to get back on topic, I think that Jaron Boots Ennis will be able to handle Vergil Ortiz's power. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's go.